blackout attack. What do you remember?
New York, Moscow, Seoul. A whole new group of cities just got hit. It's chaos. And the intel we've got is shaky at best. These are dark days, Commander.
Don't worry, sir. We're here to light shit up. Skills!
Skills for kills!
That never gets old. Listen up! Our target is New Providence. Now, she may look pretty, but this city is full of corporate gangsters, psychopaths, and butchers. We are diving head first into a viper's nest. But I promise you this, come tomorrow, we're all gonna be walking around wearing shiny snake skin boots. These sons of bitches wanna black out the world? Not on our watch. We are the goddamn agency! And the agency needs justice!
By any means necessary!
Okay. Someone give me my jam! This is it, agents! Time to make Daddy Duck cry!
Commander, agents, do you hear me? Report in. That's an order.
You still with me, Agent? The rest of your team. They didn't make it. The assholes that did this to you, we can make them hurt. Pay them back for what they did, but first I need to know. Can I trust you? I'll take that as a yes.
You got pretty cooked in the crash, but I recovered some agency intel, combined it with my own. Here's what you need to know. The blackout attacks. Hundreds of cities got hit. Power grids, communications, it all went down. Things got real bad real quick. People were desperate. They left their homes, their lives. Millions of refugees, all looking for a little light in the darkness. And I was one of them. Enakshi Swift. But most people call me Echo. We spent weeks on the water, low on food, hope. But then Terra Nova rescued us and brought us here to New Providence, an island nation founded by Elizabeth Niemand, Terra Nova's CEO. At first, I thought this place was paradise. But the deeper I looked at Niemand and the rest of her team, they're not what they seem. And I bet you thought the same, right before your team got shot out of the sky. Now, it's just you, me, and a city filled with survivors from the blackout zones. expert with agency tech. I got the regen process working, but it reset all your skills. You'll have to level back up.
The game, Jaxon.
This was the safest place for me to rebuild you. But no place is really safe in New Providence. So I got you this. A welcome gift from the civilian militia. Still getting your bearings? Don't take too long. Another Terra Nova rescue operation. They've been airlifting refugees for weeks.
Welcome, citizens of the world. Welcome to New Providence. Terra Nova was born from a dream, a vision of brighter tomorrows, a vision powered by human potential. Together, we will forge a bold...
We need to shut down the propaganda they're feeding the refugees, and the force fields they use to contain them in the Outlands. The best way to do that? Take out the nearby power station. This is the place, Agent. Watch out for the guards.
Welcome, citizens of the world. Welcome to New Providence.
Huh. It looks like your suit just updated. I'm seeing new jump boosters, unlocked and active.
Powered by human potential. Together, we will forge a bold new future. Together, we are...
I've tapped Nova Communications, spying on them for a change. I'm happy to report, those guards didn't get a chance to call in. We're still off the radar. All right, you're up there. Be sure and take out all the generators.
Welcome!
Unbelievable! The agency is on the island? Give them a proper Terra Nova welcome.
That ray of sunshine is Wilhelm Berg, the gatekeeper. Berg is our first target. If all goes well, he won't be our last. His official title is Manpower Lieutenant, a fancy term for bastard who preys on the helpless. And he gets away with it because he's got the keys to the city. I marked your crime map with that power station you took down, but Berg has already tapped into a set of backup generators. His main gateway is still locked down. If we're going to get you and the refugees into the city, we've got to take that backup station out. Now that Terra Nova knows you're here, they'll be increasing their defenses. Stay alert. Heading over that bridge is the best way to get us into the city. Coming up on an old Nova supply point. Get close, and I'll see if I can reactivate it for you. All right, the supply point is yours. Check it out.
Residents of the Outlands, remember, you are lucky to be here. Risk. With the repercussions.
You asked for this!
I've seen too many Nova thugs use those guns on the people. Let's see how they like being in your sights. All right, you found a fragmentation grenade? That did it. I'm tapped into Berg's gateway systems, and he's vulnerable. Now we know where he is. All that's left is taking him out.
Suspended critical thermometers.
Robot warriors. These machines are relentless. No pity, no remorse, no fear. Looking up the specs for that plasma rifle. It is straight up sci-fi weaponry. Except it's real, in your hands. Here we go. Berg is printing reinforcements. As long as he lives, they'll keep coming for you.
The gate! He's closed!
The city belongs to Terra Nova, and the gate stays closed to agency assholes.
How'd he do that? Berg just teleported. Get after him, Agent.
Thank you for this, Agent. Now you here, and I get to make an example of you in all the worst ways. Hit of the enemy, and you will be rewarded. Protect me, or you're all fired! Nothing, Agent.
Holy shit! I can't believe it! We got past the gatekeeper. And the people of the Outlands. We've helped them into the city. I know we just met, Agent. But I've got to say, we make a damn good team. And we're just getting started. The line.
Agent, is that you? My God, we thought you were all dead.
Oh, it's your boss, man.
This is Agency Director Charles Goodwood. Who the hell am I talking to?
You can call me Echo. Or even better, the person who put your agent back together after some shitty intel almost got them killed. Thank you very much.
Stealing agency data is a criminal offense, Miss Swift.
Hey. The only criminals I see are wearing Terra Nova suits. And with my help, your agent is already bringing them to justice.
Listen up, civilian. The agency is the world's preeminent crime-fighting task force. We've been kicking ass since before you were born. This time, it's different. When the blackouts hit, even we were blindsided. Then our satellites came back online and found the one major city still glowing in the dark. 5 years ago, this place was a desolate spit of land in the ocean.
Yes, it's truly inspiring what a greedy, all-powerful corporation can accomplish. It all starts with Elizabeth Niemand, but she's recruited one hell of a team to build her dream. Take Katala Vargas, head of the industry division. Vargas was a Nobel Prize-winning scientist, now in charge of Chimera. The stuff that blacked out the world and left so many of us lost in the darkness. Or how about Kulinagata, the hired muscle handling security? He is a butcher who will do anything to protect company interests, especially if it means spilling other people's blood. Last but not least, Alois Quist, architect of Terra Nova Logistics, the control freak who designed this entire island and keeps it running like clockwork, at any cost. Terra Nova is using local monorail stations to direct the flow of human resources. If the refugees end up on those monorail trains, God only knows what'll happen to them.
Agent, you are in enemy territory with no shortage of viable targets and a clear-cut mission directive.
Save the people, save the world.
Take down Terra Nova by any means necessary. Agent, now that I'm hooked back into your vitals, I see our friend regened you with a baseline set of skills. You'll need to rebuild yourself if we're going to save the world.
Wouldn't all this be easier with a bit more agency assistance?
Maybe we'll get lucky and find more survivors, but all other assets are overwhelmed in the blackout zones. So for the time being, you're on your own.
Unless we start a revolution.
If the locals want to help, great. But my agent is there for one reason: to stop the blackout attacks.
Terra Nova manages to keep a lot of good people placated, with a message of hope, shitty jobs, and mind-numbing chemicals. Most have settled into this life because well, they don't see a way out. Not to get all sappy and shit, but you're the way out, Agent. We don't see many refugees at that monorail station, but we should still shut it down just in case. See if you can draw out the AI station master.
Yeah. Then put the robotic bastard down. That station master's looking for a fight. Take him out.
Focus on the station master.
Be advised. Greetings, Agency Operative. A polite reminder that your current course of action is in flagrant violation of Terra Nova law.
I wondered when Roxy would come out to play. The monorail network on New Providence is run by Roxy, a friendly customer service AI, corrupted by Terra Nova. Every monorail station we take forces Roxy to adjust operations nearby, putting more of their network in our sights.
So the more stations you capture, the closer we get to finding and offlining Roxy.
Hey, good news. While you were taking that monorail station, I heard from the militia. They reached the refugees before Terra Nova.
Good. Then we can focus on dismantling the rest of the enemy's distribution network. But be ready, Agent. They won't make it easy. Listen up, Agent. As you climb Terra Nova's corporate ladder to cut them off at the head, keep in mind, you've been bioengineered to jump higher, move faster, and conquer any obstacle with ease. Just need to keep upping your agility.
We've got active enforcers in your vicinity, on direct orders from their HQ. If we hit their units and bring enough pain, we will force their hand. And then, we can cut it right off. Taking heavy damage. Be careful.
All enforcer personnel, I have one simple request. Kill the agent. Do your fucking job!
Meet Lieutenant Liv Sorensen, protector of the people, head enforcer of Terra Nova rules.
According to agency intel, Liv Sorensen is a professional peacekeeper for dictators, rogue states,
and now, corrupt corporate enterprises. Sorensen's enforcers are posted across the city. When trouble sparks, word spreads fast to nearby units, putting them on alert, but also in our sights.
The more of her enforcer brigade you wipe out, the faster Sorensen will be isolated. And then, we can deliver some justice. Now that they know where you are, Agent, they'll be scrambling more hit squads to hunt you down. So watch your back and take them out first.
Great! They called in the station master. Now, take it down. Damn it! The station master's drinking. Nice. Moonshine distribution is shut off at the source. We're one step closer to saving the locals. Okay. I see you're near one of Nova's chemical sites, part of the toxic industrial network. It needs to go. No bones about it.
We crispy fried bad guys.
This machine pistol is all about filling the air with lead at close range.
The agency has come to destroy us. Welcome them with chemical death.
Say hello to Nova's chemical chief, an arrogant blowhard named Jaimin Keita. Keita's a genius. Just ask him. An expert in chemical refinement and manipulation.
He's also the ultimate gross polluter, poisoning the world to feed Nova's top-secret Chimera experiments.
The infrastructure Keita set up is intricate, so each chem site you destroy should put more strain on others nearby.
The more sites you shut down, the closer we get to flushing out Jaimin Keita and ending the chemical threat.
I'm tapping into the Chem Network's monitoring system, and pressure is already surging through the pipelines. Next facility you hit should be ripe to pop.
It'll also be better defended. Brace for more fun.
Nice. You found a link to Nova's internal surveillance. Secret recordings of Niemand's leadership team. It's an old intel fragment, but may hold something good.
Performance rating stands at 99.97%. All systems, drivers, and networks, all functions, optimal. I can map operations across 1,138 varied parameters to ensure seamless integration with cross-platform needs.
Roxy, my sweet, sweet thing. I asked how you were feeling, remember? I'm asking for more than a systems update. Do you understand?
Feeling. Noun. An emotional state or reaction. I understand.
And how do you feel?
Optimal.
That's a start.
When you're cruising the city, be sure to look out for hidden orbs, Agent. Boost your skills across the board. Unleash every bit of engineered goodness we put into you.
The agents may target our harvesters. Protect them!
Things are getting testy in Nova's chemical HQ.
For a man who calls himself a genius, you're a fucking fool! What the hell's going on with your shit?
I am the reason Niemand's beast will have teeth!
In case I haven't said it enough, Chimera is pure evil in the hands of lunatics.
And there's no telling how much of it we're dealing with. So don't ease up on the pressure, Agent. Not one bit.
You're coming up on a propaganda tower. Nova's broadcasting more lies, but if we hack in, we can send a message to mobilize the militia. It's simple, Agent. Shoot the targets and the platforms will rise.
Point, shoot, drop 'em.
Look for the platform controls and shoot them. That sound a lot better. You're winning hearts and minds, Agent. The civilian militia in this area is on the road. Capture more propaganda towers, and you'll inspire a citywide revolution.
People of New Providence, I know you have questions. Are agents superhuman? Are they grown in a lab? Are they really made from strange tests? Come join our fight against Terra Nova and find out.
monorail network is feeling the pain. But I'm not sure how to read Roxy.
I am experiencing aggression from external factors. My calculations did not include these variables. It is quite confusing.
Agency violence is direct in its blunt stupidity, but your ability to process threats and adapt will soon put a stop to it. Further proof of how essential you are, my sweet Roxy.
Okay. Sounds like Quist and Roxy are a bit more than just a psycho and his synthetic brain.
Either way, their days are numbered. Go get him, Agent. The Vor Slag Bolt Thrower. Industrial-scale slugs of molten lead.
Yes! Those guys will regroup with the militia and be ready when we need them.
You now have...
You're winning local hearts and minds, Agent. Every propaganda tower we capture shows them that we're taking back this city. And they're starting to help.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! I see you struggling to survive, choking and gasping with that corporate food on your throat. But guess what? The boot's on the other foot now.
Agent, Enforcer units are active in this area. Their heavy armor may deter local resistance, but they weren't built to handle an agent's skills. The Chimera from this quarry feeds the entire operation. Their machinery's going non-stop, ripping it from the earth night and day.
A blatant violation of labor laws. Give that machinery a break, Agent.
You've got a gang of roughnecks looking for a fight.
Safety protocols.
Your industry threat level just increased. We've got reinforcements inbound.
You messed with his stuff. Vargas was bound to respond eventually.
Our scanners have picked up the agent. Industry response group. Neutralize the threat. Lost more troops.
An agent has come to challenge Chimera's might. Punish the fool.
That's the tunnel rat who runs the quarry. Reza Khan. Khan oversees Nova's manufacturing operation, and he's a bit of a living legend. The sole survivor of a dozen mine collapses, all thanks to the power of Chimera.
If Khan thinks...
We've got target lock on the agency.
Khan talks, his people listen. I'm seeing troops deploying to machinery throughout the facility.
The agent has vanished without a trace. Call off the search.
Find the regulator cells and take them out.
The regulator cells are vulnerable. Wrecking them will pop the control valve. Pipeline control out of action. Pressure's rising, Agent, and you just know Nova's feeling it now.
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way.
Defend the Chimera with your meaningless lives.
Hey, got industry drones on the way.
Protect the Chimera!
Agency threat located. All units engage.
Great job. Main processing unit out of commission. The longer this place is operational, the bigger our problems. Trash the machines. Shut this quarry down.
I don't give a damn what you do. Fight for your precious Chimera and kill that fucking agent!
Ready or not, I think someone's coming out to play.
I'm picking up some crazy energy fluctuations radiating from the center of the quarry. Must be the core.
Sounds like that core is the heart of Khan's operation. We kill it, and this whole facility shuts down. Agent, you're now ready to deliver the flying fist. Charge your melee to smash enemies into next week.
Deploy a full squad and neutralize the attack. Target verified. Company assets are closing in.
So, you want an audience with Reza Khan? Then you will have one. Welcome to the dawn of a new age. The age of Chimera. Bow to its glory, or burn in the flames.
Now that's a crater. Eighth wonder of the goddamn world.
That blast killed the flow of energy feeding the industry tower.
Depriving Vargas of more devastating Chimera, and making her tower a little less toxic when you attack. Echo, you hear that?
No.
Exactly. It's too damn quiet. We just rode a bull right through Terra Nova's China shop. How come we don't hear a whole bunch of smashing plates? Never saw it coming.
Keep it up. The more you hit Nova's industrial operation, the more we learn how it works.
What have you got?
We knew the network spanned the whole island. We didn't know about the unregulated line delivering Chimera straight to the industry tower.
What's Vargas cooking up there?
Don't know. Yet. But it sure as hell isn't good. Guys, you've got to hear this. Vargas just sent a love note to all surviving industry personnel.
I'm talking to you, The lucky few who are still breathing.
So there you are, my poor little agent. I feel awful about the accidental crash of your dropship, but Terra Nova announced that there were no survivors. And since I can't have our customers doubting my integrity, you can't be alive. These are some of Terra Nova's best and most violent.
Not good. We've lost access to our supply points. Niemand's jacking citywide systems.
You got her attention, Agent. Now make sure she never forgets you.
We've never seen the city on lockdown like this. Troops enforcing it have to go.
Target the station master.
Attention, engagement detected. Target and execute. Thank you.
Now we've done it. Roxy's in a full-on existential crisis.
My stations. They have been torn from my network. I am no longer whole.
Agent, our actions have caused a surge through Roxy's defense systems.
Her central hub is vulnerable. Head over there and shut her down.
You see that? The people are starting to fight, Agent. We've got active enforcers in your vicinity, on direct orders from their HQ. If we hit their units and bring enough pain, we will force their hand. Then, we can cut it right off.
Great job! Thank you for shutting off that stream of bullshit. It's starting to give me a headache.
Nova designed their broadcast system to brainwash the locals, keep them in check. Now, it's the best tool we've got to inspire them.
Keep it up, Agent. If breaking their population control mechanism lights a fire under the militia, that's what I call a win-win. You already learned the hard way that total regen takes a toll, but it's worth repeating. If you die in the field, you lose progress towards the next level of each skill. In other words, don't die. Agent, that installation contains one of Nova's island defense turrets. Serious anti-agency firepower. It's heavily defended, but shutting it down would take a chunk out of Nova's security capabilities. You're not ready for this fight, Agent. Push your skills to the limit, then come back for more.
The terminal needs power before you can override the gun turret. There'll be a power source nearby. You just gotta find it.
Take charge of that nearby supply point, Agent. They'll...
Now we're seeing the cracked security troops. Watch out. Don't play around, Agent.
Do not let this fight fall! Kill the agent!
Agent's threat is active on site.
Enemy backup inbound. Watch yourself.
Agent's threat located. You have standing orders to terminate on site.
smell of toxic fumes in the morning. All right, you now have access to the agency ammo field. Let those bullets fly. Now that's my kind of chemistry.
Eyes on the agent. All units engage.
The tanks are wrecked and the valve is primed. Shut this place down. This depot's on the brink. Just needs one last push.
Defend this facility!
Agent spotted. Transferring coordinates.
Okay. Apparently the industry crew knows we're on their comms.
I pity you, Agent. Savoring the thrill of minor accomplishments. All units have been authorized for toxic countermeasures. Anything and anyone that threatens our facilities, they will drown in the corrosive afterbirth of Chimeran waste. Consider this an unfriendly warning.
If blowhard arrogance was a capital offense, Keita would be long dead already. Instead, we get the pleasure of shutting him up for good. The more you damage Terra Nova's chemical infrastructure, the less Chimera they can process. The less they process, the more pressure on their chain of command. Meaning, you weaken their operations, you start eliminating players from the board.
We've got target lock on the agency threat.
Monorail line down. All of the firepower is now pointed where you want it.
Dispatch to units on the agent. Fall
that
back.
station was a major transit hub for Terra Nova, but not anymore. Another impressive victory, Agent.
The more the locals see you in action, the more their confidence grows. So put on a show, Agent. Nova's got a logistics convoy on the move. Taking it out will put a serious dent in their efficiency protocols.
Control valve is up. Drive it home.
All remote fail-safes are down. The entire system is reaching critical mass.
Fuck your remote fail-safes, you lazy piece of shit! If the plant is vulnerable, get your ass down there and handle this personally!
Sounds like Keita and the chemical plant are set to burst.
What do you say we meet Keita at the chem plant, Agent, and take them both out once and for all?
I have shut off pain. I have redirected all emotional subroutines to cycle rage, revenge, hate.
A crude defense mechanism. So base, so human. But perhaps Niemand was right. The beast we are creating has no need for empathy. Just power.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
One thing I learned in the agency, Echo. There's a lot of evil in the world. We get to hunt it down and kill it. Dropping bodies.
The agent is in our sights. Open fire.
We've got them on their heels now. Check it out.
We have thrown bullets and bodies at the agency threat, but the locals, they're stirring the pot, rallying more to their cause. It is making further extraction difficult.
The test subjects. That is unacceptable. Redouble your efforts. There's no room for failure.
These fucking psychopaths. It's not enough to oppress the people. You have to go and experiment on them too?
Clearly, there's more to Terra Nova's plan than world domination. These bastards need to be put down hard. Don't leave those
The Enforcer training facility teaches recruits the latest techniques in jackboot thuggery. No more training center, no new trainees, no new enforcers. Time to clean shop.
You popped the valve, Agent. Now knock it out. That Chimera field was pumping out big-time poison, Agent. You just punched a major hole in Nova's plan. Excellent work.
Dispatch. Fall back for now.
Every Enforcer operation you bust up loosens their grip on the island. Dismantle enough low-level troops, you'll force their top dog lieutenant to come out and play. And that's when you drop her. Then the whole Enforcer brigade goes bye-bye.
Whoa, this place is seriously messed up.
Well, it has come to this. I can take the pressure. Question is, can you?
Gate is trying to redirect the pressure to release valves across the plant. We need to hit those valves and purge the whole system. The pressure we sent down the line should have opened up the valves, but they're locked tight.
All units, defend those control panels with your lives. Do not let the agent deactivate them.
That's it, Agent. Hack that panel to free up the piston and blow that valve. We know exactly what we're doing. We're flushing you, you piece of shit! Let off some steam, Gator.
With Keita and the chemical plant blown to smithereens, Terra Nova's industrial division is on the ropes.
The pipeline sending Chimera to Vargas have been cut off at the source. It'll be a lot easier to reach her, Agent. And do what you do best. It's a shame when a brilliant scientist goes from world changer to world ender. But I won't be sad to see her go, along with her stockpile of weaponized Chimera.
With Khan and Keita eliminated, Vargas has never been weaker, Agent. Now's the time to strike. Echo, I have a theory.
Okay, shoot.
Niemand started Terra Nova in Pacific City, doing grunt work outsourcing for 3 customers: Shai-Gen, Los Muertos, and the Volk.
Customers? Pretty sure those were criminal gangs. But go on.
After the Pacific City incident, Niemand's customers were all out of business. Terra Nova was on the verge of bankruptcy. So how did she rebuild? And how did she fund the creation of a whole city on an island in the middle of nowhere?
She got herself a new customer. One with very deep pockets.
And big demands to go along with them. Big enough to black out the world, maybe.
Got to power up the terminal to access the manual override. It's like the generator is hooked up to it and missing a battery. The terminal needs power before you can override the gun turret. There'll be a power source nearby. Just gotta find it.
I started Terra Nova with nothing. Built it from the ground up with blood, sweat, and very few goddamn tears. I've survived blackmail, shareholder revolts, boardroom assassination. And here you are doing your best to tear it all down. You should know, Agent, I'm a survivor. Are you?
Security proof.
Agent, this is how it ends. This is where you die. And let's have some fun getting there. We have a visitor. Make sure they feel welcome before they die.
Attention, units. Target is in the red zone.
Watch out, Agent. Industrial mechs are inbound.
Now be advised. kill the agent, or I will release a Chimera shitstorm that will kill us all.
You've got the skills and the weapons for the kills, Agent. This shouldn't be a problem.
My Chimera stockpile has been primed to explode to the aim. We've got industry drones on the way.
Agent located. Take him out.
Vargas must know we're getting close. Chimera activity in her lab is spiking. Energy readings are off the chart.
The agency hero is taking my division apart piece by piece. Time to end it. Overcharge the Chimera stores and transfer the last fully activated cells to Niemand. Now! The higher the agent climbs, the madder I get. Kill it! Before I get angry.
This doesn't look like a lab. It's more like a shrine. To Chimera.
Have you come to punish me, Agent? Have you come to save the world? Let's see how that works out!
Do damage, Agent. Vargas can't handle the pain.
No! The world will bleed! The world must die!
Agents, get out of there!
With Vargas gone and her Chimera reserves purged, Terra Nova's plans just took a major hit.
Niemand will still try and deliver on her promise to make the world suffer. Unless we make her suffer first. Hey, Goodwin. You okay with a personal question?
That depends.
Agency directors earn a decent living, right? I mean, you've got money to spend. You can afford a vacation, a nice car, expensive cigars to make your voice all deep and smoky.
Get to the point, Ms. Swift.
Niemand earns way more than you. She could afford any luxury she wants. But all the money she makes, she plows it right back into her company. What kind of corporate titan doesn't care about getting filthy rich? If money doesn't drive her, what does?
Clearly, intelligence isn't part of your skill set. So I'm going to say this as simply as I can. This city belongs to Terra Nova, and Terra Nova belongs to me. All the damage you've done, the chaos you've caused, it hurts me, Agent, on a very personal bottom line. So I think it's only fair that I hurt you too.
You've got Nova's attention. Security forces are out to get you. You've got major heavy units on the way. Watch yourself. They can't lock down the city if they're dead, can they?
That's it.
We've got target lock on the agency threat. Move in.
Send them back.
Enemy divisions engaging with an agent.
Nicely done, Agent.
Imagine the fit Negan's throwing wherever she's holed up. This city belongs to her? Not for long.
Attention all logistics units. Disengage. We need a new plan of attack.
Now that's what I call tough. You've got greater resistance to almost everything Terra Nova throws.
My systems can calculate endless tomorrow. In every scenario, the agency and its justice are extinct. Prepare yourself for deletion, Agent. Your end is here. I see you, Agent. The damage you are causing is less effective than you think. Worse, it is making me angry. Keep trying, Agent. But you should know, every move you make, I am learning how better to destroy you. Shield energy fluctuation detected.
You dropped the first support beam. Keep going.
Warning, range thresholds have been crossed. Now you will pay. Aggression levels are raised. Thank you for your assistance.
Aim for the soft spots. Once Roxy's down, the hub will be ours.
Systems. Critical. Alois, I am encountering functionality issues. Critical error. System. Failing. Unit integrity at -4%.
Ah, Roxy. We could have been friends. If you weren't a crazy AI programmed by a psychopath.
Agent, with Berg dead and Roxy offline, Terra Nova's logistics division is crippled. All that's left is Quist, scheming inside his tower.
And now that I have access to Roxy's systems, it'll be a lot easier for you to climb. Quist is a control freak who's losing control. That makes me smile, but it also makes him more dangerous.
We've marked Quist's location on your map, Agent. This is our chance to take down Nova Logistics once and for all.
Okay, we know Vargas is volatile, but I think she may have hit rock bottom.
You can, Katala. Embrace your rage. Tap the Chimera reserves and accelerate your enhancements. Move forward, ever forward. That is how we will make them all suffer.
Vargas wants to share her pain and make the world suffer? Aw, I almost feel bad for her.
Echo, I had a whole team scour the agency database. There's no intel on Project Vitalis.
All I got were whispers. The militia talking about people disappearing. Civilians taking some sort of exclusive job opportunity and never being heard from again.
I'll admit, killing you is proving to be quite a challenge, thanks to that fascinating agency tech coursing through your veins. I can't help but wonder how powerful you might become if someone really put you through your paces. I don't need your permission, but I don't need it.
Nova's tracking your movements. Eliminate Niemand's reinforcements, and she'll have to regroup. Give you some breathing room.
Engage.
Goddamn vulture. Nobody picks apart my agents. She's putting you through your paces, but her troops are gonna suffer. Nice.
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way.
Tracking an active agency threat. Converge on my coordinates.
Niemand's little love messages are getting more frequent.
She can feel the noose tightening, and I hope it hurts.
Back to the agency another time.
Target down. Keep moving.
All units, record and upload encounters with agency intruders to the shared network. Every death is a... You're an impressive specimen, bioengineered beat cop. But I am so much more. Time for you to die.
I'd expect you to adapt your tactics, to evolve, as I have.
Quist just disappeared further up the tower. But we've taken control of the elevators and energy vents, so you've got rapid transit too.
Agent, jump on that elevator now.
I wonder. I'd hoped you'd be dead by now, but you're that persistent glitch. The bug that must be crushed.
That doesn't sound good. There's a massive spike in data transfer.
Quist is multitasking. He knows he's running out of time. Don't let up, Agent. Oh yeah, rough him up.
Future will.
Okay, to reach the roof, you'll need a boost. Get to the energy vent in this section, and I'll crank it to overdrive.
But watch your back, Agent. Quist plays mind games. He may be running, or setting a trap.
You are an anomaly.
Hit him hard, Agent. Hit him real hard.
You fight with such fury. Do you sense your end? Do you understand extinction?
I say we have Quist make one final leap.
No!
Way to zap the real bug in the system, Agent. Thanks to you, Quist and his finely tuned machine are in pieces on the floor.
I'm linking to the firepower he had guarding Niemand's tower. Shutting it down for good.
A minigun? I need your ears, Echo.
You got him.
We've been analyzing all the Chimera intel you're gathering, along with what we found at the blackout zones. This shit is unlike anything known to modern science.
Newsflash. That's not exactly news.
It doesn't just shut down power, it consumes it. Every last drop of energy. Leaving the Earth raw, empty.
Kind of like the soul of the woman who's to blame. One soon-to-be-dead Terra Nova CEO.
Take a good look, Agent. Vitalis is the most sophisticated product Terra Nova has ever built. But it's so much more than that. When I use it to deliver Chimera, modified with your regenerative technology, everyone Vitalis touches will become a data point in my grandest venture. You will die with all the rest. But I will have eternal life.
She really has a dragon!
Looks more like a snake to me.
So clever! But remember, last time we did this, I turned you pathetic agents into ash. This time, you stay dead. Ah! You won't live long enough to regret that!
This thing killed a lot of good agents and a lot of innocent people around the world. This ends now.
I'm scouring Nova's R&D files, trying to find a weakness.
Great. Until then, Agent, hit it with everything you've got.
This is it. The showdown for tomorrow. The Agency versus Terra Nova. Winner take all.
Agent, go for the head.
Terra Nova's future is within reach. Do not let this agent stand in the way of progress.
Chimera attack incoming.
I refuse to quit. I will not resign. Do you hear me, Agent? I am to resurrect fucking Niemand, and I will live forever!
That's what I call a hostile takeover.
It worked, Agent! You did it!
Well, I had my doubts, but the two of you make one hell of a team. The agency could use someone like you.
A thief? A criminal?
Someone who knows things aren't always what they seem. In the wrong hands, Chimera could have destroyed everything. But now, we just might be able to harness its power for good.
All right. I'm in.